Good morning, welcome to day 23 of your daily wellness, and today we are doing half lord of fishes. So a twist, generally seated, but we'll do some warm-ups standing up. Like always, you've got options, so take what you need and leave what you don't. So today, bringing the feet to about hip distance, possibly a little wider, and take a moment to kind of make soft knees. Take a little bounce through the heels. As you do this and you feel that shake through the shoulders and shake through other areas of the body, just kind of use that to let it go. Like, let some of the tension go, let the shoulders move away from the ears. Let your frown go away and just lift the corners of the mouth in a little smile. Good. So with those nice soft knees, start to make a few figure of eights. So we can take it a little wider, keep the knees soft, and just make small figure of eights. So rather than focus on getting right into the hip, for a moment we're going to think about the back. Working through, so we're getting this side motion with a stretch through this side as we take it back. We're lengthening through different parts of the spine and then coming around to the other side. So notice how your spine is moving. Mostly sort of from this bottom half, you'll feel the tail kind of swish to one side and then swish to the other side. Take a slightly wider sense now, work through the hips as well, getting nice and deep into your figure of eight. And change direction. Notice the different sensation on the different part of the hip when you go one way or the other. And also this movement through the knees, through the ankles. Good. Then bring the feet back in. A little soft bend in the knees. From here, we're going to tilt the tailbone under, scoop all the way up, and then take it all the way back. Scoop up. Take it back 2 more times. Scoop up and back, and again 1 more, up and back. Good. Bring it into neutral. Then with the upper back, spinal cord breathing we've done before, mostly focusing on upper back to begin with. So as you open, lower body kind of stays grounded. We bring the chest forwards, shoulder blades come together, using the upper back to curve, and then upper back to hunch as we close the chest. 3 more. Good. And then from there, we're ready to do some circles. So really warming up the spine. So just kind of moving the body like a coffee grinder. Allow the hips to move and the upper body to move as well. So you might feel a bit funky, it might feel a bit weird. That's all right. Go with it. Just visualize your spine kind of moving like this coffee grinder process if you've used those kind of grinders. And then change direction. Good. And if that felt weird, good, it should. Smile, enjoy the humility of yoga. It's not all about perfect poses and looking beautiful in every shape. Okay, so from there, lengthen up nice and tall. Reach the arms up. I realise I've got the wrong top on for today. I feel like I'm exposing my belly all the time. Reach the arms up, scoop the tailbone under. Nice soft knees. Yeah, nice soft knees. As you exhale, turn to the right. Reach the arms forwards and backwards. As you inhale, back up to centre. As you exhale, take it to the left. So from the side, we're reaching front to back. Inhale up to centre. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Knees go forwards. Don't let them roll in or out. 1 more on each side. Bring it back up to centre. Hands together. Carve the line down as you come into your forward fold. Take a moment here. Imagine lengthening the tailbone back. Knees can be bent a little or they can be straight. Whatever works for you. Chin is tucked, spine is long. Shoulder blades, we're not hunching over, the shoulder blades are coming together, quite active, so you can rest hands on the shins or bring fingertips to the floor. Trying to get that length, so think in and up of the abdominals and the pelvic floor. Good. Bend your right leg, straighten the left leg. Feel that lengthening through one side, down into the hip, and then bend the left leg, straighten the right leg. Good, same again, bend the right leg, straighten the left leg. This time, right fingertips on the floor, left hands, we're going to reach up for a small twist. Belly button in and up. Good, bring the hand down. Straighten the right leg, bend the left leg, left fingertips on the mat as the right fingertips come up to the sky. Good, exhale, take it down. From here, bring the feet a little closer. Abdominals in, nice long spine. We're then going to take the right foot and step it over in front of the left. So from the front, your feet are coming over with a little bend in the knees to accommodate that. Good. Press the feet firmly into the floor, tailbone lengthening back, abdominals in. This time we're going to twist, so if your right foot is on top like mine, we're going to bring left hand to the floor and reach right hand up to the sky. Bring the right hand down, step the right foot off, the left foot across. Take a moment to get set up. And then right hand comes to the mat, left hand reaches up to the sky. Notice you have less space here. Good, exhale it down. Step it back into regular forward fold. Good, bend the knees, bring the hands to the mat, step it back into plank pose. Good. Nice and strong, abdominals in, nice long spine. Drop to the knees. Take it back to child pose. Knees are together, reach the fingertips forward, focusing on length. Good, claw through the fingertips, bring it back up, take the knees nice and wide. Place your right hand on the floor. We're going to take the left hand through underneath, bringing the left shoulder down to the mat. Take a moment to press equally between both knees. Keep the right hand on the floor. There, support with the right hand as you bring the left hand back through. Same on the other side, scooting over if you need to slide the left hand through. Bringing the right shoulder down to the floor, keeping the left hand there to support abdominals in and up. Good, gently unwind. From here, coming into a kneeling position, so the last little bit before we come into our half Lord of the Fishes. So, from your kneeling position, nice long spine, we're just going to allow the hips to come over to one side. Good. If you need to, you can bring your fingertips to the floor to give you a bit of support if you feel like you're falling over. Try and lengthen up tall. From here, we're going to try and turn slightly over this hip. Good, bring it back to the center, find your neutral point, and then we're going to allow the weight to come over to the other side. Good, again lengthen up, so you've got your foot underneath one of your sit bones, fingertips on the floor to help. And then we're going to turn around a little bit, just over that leg, over the hip. Nice long spine. Good. Bring it back to center. From here, coming to seated. Placing the feet about hip or shoulder distance, take a moment to surrender over. Allow the knees to open a little, taking a little bit of an extension through the hips before we close them up. Maybe taking a little rock here. Start to find that length through your spine. And then coming into staff pose. So sitting up nice and tall, legs out long. Flex through the heels. Spine nice and straight, abdominals in and up. Good, and then we're going to take the right leg. So option one, we can just bring the right leg in, as on the picture there, to the inside of the knee. If you're here, that's fine. Inhale, abdominals in and up, opposite elbow to knee, and then we bring the fingertips to the floor, in and up, through the spine, through the abdominals, as we gaze over the shoulder. Hold it here. If you want the extension, we can take the foot to the outside of the leg. Hold it there, or in the first position. If you want the extension still, we can take the left foot around behind. Make sure both sit bones are on the floor if you do this one, and the foot is completely down. Again, hug the knee in, belly in and up. And if you're comfortable there, and you want to extend further, take this left hand to the outside of the right leg, thread it through. Take the right hand around behind and interlace. Now this elbow may stay at the front of the leg. You may find that it comes back to kind of equal with the knee. The aim again is to inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Weight equally distributed on both sit bones, whichever option you're doing. Just take a few breaths here. And then slowly unwind. Come back to center, take both feet out hip distance, fold over, take a little release. Big breath into the belly. And then we come into the other side, so take the legs out long. Sitting up tall. This time the left foot comes in. So to begin with, just like the picture there, we've got the foot on the inside of the knee, belly button in and up. That gives you the space to come into the knee. Opposite elbow as we hug in. Inhale, in and up. Exhale, twist. Now you can keep it here. If you want to extend, take the foot to the outside of the leg. If you want to extend further, take the right foot around, both sit bones on the floor. And if you want the extension further still, right hand through the knee, reach it behind, left hand meets it, inhale up, exhale around. One side will almost certainly be easier than the other. Whichever option you're in, hold for a few more breaths. And then gently unwind. Take the feet out in front. And again, for a moment, allow the feet to roll side to side and take a little forward fold. So we're not pulling here, we're just allowing the body to sink over, allowing the weight of your body to come down. Maybe take a little rock side to side gently here. And work your way up to seated. So those are your options for half Lord of the Fishes. Taking a moment to release. So coming into whatever seated position is comfortable for you at this point. Feel that firm grounding down the length of your spine. And take a few breaths to let that sink in. If you want to, now's a good time to pause the video and practice again. And really focus on noticing the difference between each side, and maybe practice an extra time on the side that's feeling a bit more stiff for you. Eventually this is how you can even them out. Otherwise, we shall see what we've got for tomorrow's yoga, and then finish off for today. So, tomorrow we are doing, nice, downwards facing dog. So, nice basic, hit my hip, nice basic asana. We'll really come into it and perfect our down dogs, because this really is a foundation move that we progress to many, many other moves from. So you really want to start from a really good solid foundation. So tomorrow, downwards facing dog, a nice one. So great, thank you for joining me. Namaste. See you again tomorrow for your next dose of Daily Wellness.